but he's going to go with Zoo.
Okay, well, out of all the classes, I think Zoo is the, well, I don't know. I guess Zoo and Hunter are both classes that just have chances to straight up win games.
You think Zoo's the weakest in this lineup against Druid? I
It's
think
hard to
Hunter's
say.
actually the weakest without Hunter's mark.
Yeah, I would say so. It's harder for you to run away with games early on with the big board. And at Zoo, you can sometimes even just trade in, play the board control route, even if you have a big taunt. With Hunter, it's less likely.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, here we go, guys. Game number 5. The winner of this goes on to tomorrow for the main event. And the loser, well, he's got to wait till Season 2 to try and qualify once more.
It's going to be a long wait. Their Sunday Cups will still happen.
Zeus.
You just won't have a chance to qualify yet back to Legendary Series.
So he has Mind Control Tech, which already is an important card. But even more importantly, Zoo has a very awkward start.
Yeah. Let's go Wild Growth as well.
Yeah, Wild Growth pretty valuable.
Wild Growth and Ascension into Sledge Belcher. Pretty good. Maybe a Mind Control Tech might need to be thrown in there.
So the thing is, will people start playing around Mind Control Tech? I think they have to, considering the power that it has.
I guess Arena players have an advantage in the current meta.
Right, because they've been playing around it for so long.
Yeah.
It's really cool. A lot of cards that actually ended up being good and constructed. At first, people really wrote them off. In Arena, people were saying how good they used to be.
Yeah. Well, there was a time when players were putting Mind Control Tech as a creative tech card into some things. But I think this is the most popular it's ever been. Or the closest it's ever been to like a staple meta card.
Yeah, everyone's adding it.
Yeah. Sure. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Well, the taunt wall has began. And, well, the Mind Control Techs are about to come out. This is the point where I always turn to Milkcast and I say, do you believe? That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Wow. It was either that one or the Nerubian itself. And in fact, I argue that Harvest Golem is even more valuable because of how resilient it is.
Yeah, it's sticky. Yeah. You can...
Wow. I feel like that almost decides from this point on, like, that like swung 30% chance to win away from the blue player. Like the Zoo was probably at like 55 or like 50% maybe.
Yeah.
It's like that just took away 20, 30% chance because it's like that's such a big swing on the board. You just lost all control. Now, you had one less body use Power Overwhelming. You know that just sets it up so that Doomguard gets much weaker.
Well, now there's nobody on the board for Power of the Woman to even come out, so it's a Lotheb turn. Lotheb Voidwalker to follow up on an Ancient of War. That is, this game is all about sealed.
This was written by. Magic Gaming was releasing the tier list, and she was saying how she feels like Zoo is just at a very abnormally weak state right now on the ladder. And I think it summarizes why Ramp Druid is just so strong, because cards like Mind Control Tech have stabilized enough, and it just shows you the power of one or two tech cards to answer the metagame.
Yeah. If you're able to get a Mind Control Tech out early, or even just stabilize early enough to get a big taunt out when you're mildly healthy.
I'm just waiting for people to complain about Mind Control Tech as a card and ask it to be nerfed. Why does it punish me for building the board?
You can play around it. I mean, it's not. Yeah, well, I guess it's.
Well, it's like Unleash the Hounds, right?
Yeah,
it's like people complain about Unleash the Hounds because like, why do you punish me for building the board? And they realize the problem was Buzzard. It wasn't Unleash the Hounds. Yikes. Well, at least he can play everything in his hand, but you know it's not looking good. Considering that he's about to toss his Doomguard in Power Overwhelming. Druid's at 26 health. There's 2 Ancient of Lords. And yeah, this one. I think we're about to dust him. Gooby is going to be going to day number 2, excuse me, for his 3rd try at the Legendary Series. Will he be able to go all the way this time? We'll have to find out tomorrow.
You know, I'm happy to see that he's broken through once again, and I mean, there's a lot of big names tomorrow, but out of everybody, I wish Gooby the most success because it's really, really hard. It's impressive to make it through an open bracket just for one tournament.
3 runs through an open bracket, 2 of them successful.
Yeah, so he's probably, if you add up all the players that have been through all the open rounds that he's won through, it's probably close to 1,500 players, maybe even more.
Yeah, definitely one of the best players that still has yet to get truly known.
For sure.
He's becoming the next 6-0 of qualifying through, you know, and even when 6-0 was qualifying, there's also players like Dog who qualified through a lot of things to get to where he is as well. And there's just great that players are making names for themselves in this capacity.
For sure.
Happy to see Gooby in gate D number 2.
Yeah, Tennis unfortunately won't be joining us tomorrow. He's going to be knocked out. This is single elimination. You can see on your screen the bracket for today. Of course, Lonely Link and GOOBYSENCHOU are going to be the 2 players joining our stacked lineup of players tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll have Savitz from Team Liquid. We'll have 2 members from Archon. We have Firebat and Amaz. And then we have Tice from Team Nihilum. Then we have Gara and KitKats from Tempo Storm, joined by, of course, Lonely Link and GOOBYSENCHOU. A little bit unfortunate, Reyna I couldn't join him, or Tennis, who caught really far, but you know what? At least they played and made the mark. And it's pretty cool to see both sides of it, right? Tennis making a name for himself for the first time, and then Reyna, of course, coming through the Open, being an invited player normally, showing once again why he deserves to be in that contention there for the top players.
Yeah.
So that wraps it up for the day. Thank you so much, everyone who tuned in. We also want to thank you guys for supporting us. And one more time, we want to also thank our sponsors who helped make this entire thing possible at Newegg, Cooler Master, Crucial, and Western Digital. If you want to support us, the best way you can do it is not just solely through tweeting, but also to check out these guys who make it all happen. Just click on some of the stuff. See if you see any products that you like discount-wise. You can check it out. Plantronics is also giving away 2 headsets, Hearthstone packs, so that way you guys can get more dust or legendaries. Packs. They've been really involved in a lot of other stuff around the scene, and we're really happy to have them on board. We'll be talking about them throughout the broadcast tomorrow as well, so make sure to tune in and check in. If you're just tuning into the broadcast now, unfortunately, we're just about wrapped up, but you get to hear our final words. TJ, do you have anything to say?
Well, it all comes down to tomorrow to see who qualifies. It's win or go home. The only thing that matters tomorrow is the winner.
Exactly.
Because nobody tomorrow that's playing can't get through the points, so only the person that wins moves through. And I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to make it to the LAN.
That's right. So, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Hit that button on the Twitch channel at ESLTV_Hearthstone. We'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific for the final spot being given away at the ESL Legendary Series.